Greetings, GRPS staff, and welcome from the Instructional Technology team. Welcome to Module 1 in Monitoring Teacher Classrooms in Google Classroom. If you're watching this module, you are a secondary administrator with GRPS, preparing to launch into district learning for the spring of 2020. First section of this module will discuss navigation, the mobile app, and notifications. As you can see on my screen here, I have navigated to google.com. We strongly recommend as you manage Google Classroom during this distance learning period that you utilize the Google Chrome browser on your Surface Pro. There are other browser options such as Firefox and Microsoft Edge, but for this purpose, Google integrates nicely with everything Google. It just makes good sense. We always want to make a couple housekeeping checks before we start navigation. Up here at the top where you see my little bald guy icon there, we want to click on that and make sure that you are logged in with your @students.grps.org account in your Google Chrome browser. And you also want to make sure that you're logged into google.com with your @students.grps.org account. This ensures that you won't have any future navigation issues or hiccups as you move through the Google Classroom environment. And it also ensures that you are remaining FERPA and SIPA compliant in terms of student safety and privacy. With that said, once you're on the main Google page, there's a couple different ways for you to navigate to Google Classroom. The first is the old-fashioned way. You just type in classroom.google.com up on the top address bar and hit enter. Second is the Google way. Over here, you'll see a Google waffle, the 9-square little Rubik's Cube guy, and you'll scroll down and click the classroom icon, and that will navigate to you to the same website. Before we do anything else, yours will not look like mine. Yours is likely empty unless you've had some teachers already following Instructional Technology's advice by adding you as a teacher in their classrooms. So don't be surprised if you don't see all these colorful squares in your dashboard. Before we get started and move any further, we want to make sure that you're able to navigate back to this dashboard in the future. There's a couple different ways that you can make Google Classroom a favorite on your screen. The easiest way is to click the star right up here, and you can name it Classroom if you like. In your bookmarks bar, if you don't have anything in your bookmarks bar, or you can put it in any other folders that you have as far as bookmarks in your Google Chrome browser. Once you click done and you click this little arrow, you'll see that down at the bottom here, I have a bunch of bookmarks. You'll see Google Classroom is down there below. Let's also make this easy for you. So whenever you open up your Google Chrome browser, Classroom just loads for you, so you don't even have to worry about that shortcut. Over here, let's hit this little menu bar and go down to Settings. Once we select Settings, we are in the Chrome browser settings, and we can scroll down to Appearance. Second section under Appearance is Show Home button. Show new tab page. You can have it open here, but more conveniently, we want it to open on Startup down at the bottom. And we want this button right here clicked. Open a specific set page or set of pages. In my case, I have GoGuardian opening up and I have a messaging app opening up. In your case, you'll want to add new page or use current pages. I have several tabs open, but you'll see that class is there for Google Classroom added for me. You don't need to hit save or anything with Google. You can just close the settings out. The next time you open your Google Chrome browser, Classroom will open to this page for you. The next thing that you want to do before we get into looking at teacher classrooms and student behavior in classrooms is make sure that your notifications are set in such a way that your phone or your browser or your Gmail account does not literally explode with notifications from every little bit of activity that's happening in Google Classroom. For that, you're going to want to hit the 3-line menu here on the upper left corner and scroll down to the bottom to the little settings gear. When you click the settings gear, You're going to be able to set email notifications on and off. You can already see that I have turned mine off. Yours are probably default on like this. You're going to want to turn everything off as an administrator. You're going to get into a schedule where you're going to be going in and you're going to be monitoring classes on your own time. You're not going to need to be notified about anything that's going on in terms of student assignments or notifications from the teaching staff or anything like that. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the instructional technology team via Microsoft Teams. Also reach out to your building tech contact who's been working diligently with us during the preparation for this distance learning. And you can always call Help Desk at extension 2487.